Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we'll talk about Mike Tyson is ready to KO the Pauls. Don't forget to subscribe, let's head into it. Who doesn't want to fight Logan Paul? The influencer has had a slew of challenges since taking Floyd Mayweather Jr. to a no decision in an exhibition bout this summer. Among those angling for a fight with him are former UFC champions Tito Ortiz, Vitor Belfort, and Anderson Silva. Recently, boxing great Mike Tyson also tossed his name into the ring as a potential opponent for Paul. On his Hot Boxing podcast, he told rapper Freddie Gibbs, "Hell yeah, he'd fight Paul. That would be a lot of money." Legendary boxer Mike Tyson has confirmed that he would get into the ring with Paul, but commented that it would take a eye-watering $100 million to make it happen. Tyson is 55 years old, but he is keeping himself in phenomenal shape. Last year, Tyson returned after a 16-year layoff to take on rival Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition boxing bout, which ended in a draw. Ever since then, there have been rumors that Tyson would fight again, but so far there has been no opponent given to him. However, if Tyson does indeed fight again, then it appears as though this goal is to make the most amount of money. And the biggest draws right now is in the world of boxing are, like it or not, Jake and Logan Paul. Boxing explosion in the YouTube world has caught many fans of the sport by surprise, with some professional boxers like former cruiserweight world champion Tony Bellew criticizing the developments as dangerous. However, one of the aspects of the YouTube boxing world that has never been in doubt is their potential to raise millions for the participating fighters. This is likely what attracted Floyd Mayweather and appears to be enticing fellow boxing legend Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has claimed that he would accept an offer to take on Logan Paul in an exhibition clash. The legendary heavyweight made his ring return after retirement in a tussle with Roy Jones Jr., and he was previously spoken with fondness for the YouTube brothers who are looking to continue their separate careers in the sport. Now Tyson has fueled speculation he could face Paul, and has responded with a short and sweet confirmation for his desire to face Paul. Hell yeah, Tyson replied to his Hot Boxing podcast when asked about a clash with Logan Paul. That would be a lot of money, maybe like $100 million. Paul himself was also in talks with UFC legend Anderson Silva as he continues to ponder his next move in his boxing career. The 26-year-old has fought retirement legend Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition clash where he lasted the full distance back in June. Tyson himself has been called out irregularly by former rival Evander Holyfield, who he famously bit a part of his ear during their previous encounter. And despite Holyfield's dismal defeat, he remains keen to fight Tyson and believes a clash could also generate in excess of $100 million. But Thriller boss Ryan Cavagno believes Tyson is scared to take on Holyfield again despite his shock defeat to fight Vitor Belfort. "We have an offer out to Mike," Cavagno told Sky Sports. "We've been told that he's scared to fight Evander. There's been a back and forth hoopla. There's a massive payday ready for Mike to fight on Thanksgiving. A massive payday, one of his biggest. But we can't seem to push it along. Now I have heard from a number of reliable sources that Mike is too scared. He thinks Evander could knock him out. I wouldn't ask anybody to do anything they don't want to do, but it's for charity. If we can work something out that works for everybody, then it's a win-win-win." Tyson has regularly engaged in conversation with stars of the YouTube and TikTok boxing scene in recent months, and he has shown his ultimate respect to the fighters and is planning on creating a tournament to celebrate the competition in the sport. He said, "That's just what it is. It's the changing of the guard, and these TikTok guys are part of it. You understand me, right? They're part of it. Just imagine this, 10 years from now, I want to have all of the YouTube boxers have a tournament and find out who will be the champion of the world, of that world. But that's what they do. They have another belt. It'll be whatever belt they want it to be, and then they put it up against the boxing belt. It's all hype. Hype sells fights. Fights don't sell fights. Hype sells fights." Icelandic strongman Thor Bjornsson also revealed he is willing to fight Tyson as the list of opponents grow for the retired American. When pushed to pick on one of the brothers, Tyson pointed Logan, referring to him by weight. He also stated they expect $100 million for a fight with a YouTuber, similar to what Floyd Mayweather is believed to have earned. Such a lucrative pay package would probably not be beyond the two stars, even if the parties involved want to strike a mutually beneficial deal. Since his fight with Mayweather, Paul has claimed that the British rapper KSI throws the more dangerous punches. Tyson's punches would be in another league altogether. Regardless who the Paul brothers fight next, it seems clear that their involvement in combat sports isn't ending anytime soon. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. With that, I'll see you in the next video.